All right. I think it's day 4 of a live stream every single day for a whole entire week. And I'll probably get back to that format down the line. I can't keep it up. It's really tough doing a live stream every single day. I used to do it in my old apartment, had more freedom and things like that. So I used to actually kind of enjoy it. So I got a notification on my phone here, kind of distracting me. So we're gonna talk about the workplace gang stalking, how they affect your money, your finances. The people like to talk about the mobbing. I kind of threw it in as clickbait. It's happened to me. It has actually happened to me. But on my channel, I like to kind of focus on things that are concrete, proven. Like, yeah, there's certain things that it's gang stalking, but you can't ever talk about it. Like workplace mobbing, red shirts. Yeah, we know it's real. But by you talking about it, no one believes you or no one cares. And that goes to even other TIs. Like, yeah, as if I hear from another TI, I do care for a little bit, but if they keep repeating it, same with me, right? I'm not like trying to differentiate myself. I'm just saying any TI, no matter how successful of a TI or whatever, these things are mundane things and they're made to make you sound like a fucking weird person, schizophrenic. And to stop your life and then all you see is this shit, the gang stalking. So people have way heavier workplace mobbing situations. Like I worked a job, I was working at Bojangles, and everybody there for like, I don't know, my car broke down, so I had to get a job there, right? And that's another thing they did. As soon as my car broke down, I never would try to work a fast food job because it just doesn't pay enough. You know what I'm saying? But so I had a Bojangles right by my house. They pay every week, and it was actually an okay job, as far as fast food was concerned. But people just talk shit like, "Oh, that's all you do. That's all you're good for. Why do you do these type of jobs?" Literally, my car broke down. I had no fucking choice. It's either do nothing and beg for money, be a fucking strain on someone, right? Or fucking just work that job until hopefully something happens where you save up money. And I was doing that. I was working at these shift jobs. And I actually have a story of today. So mine's more of the gig economy type of fucking gang stalking. So that's why mine is a little different than everyone else's. So people complain. So this is the first and foremost. I've done it too. Sometimes you go to a workplace, you're being gang stalked, which makes you into a weirder person, not yourself, not your fault. Okay. It does. I'm talking about myself too. You're being gang stalked, you're a new TI within a few years. You were a normal person, you got along great with everyone. But now you're being gang stalked, so you're different. But you as a TI, you think you're normal and that you're being gang stalked. You're not. That is not who you are. If you were never gang stalked, you would be a different version of yourself. Okay. You wouldn't be so vigilant at workplaces. And that doesn't mean we pick fights, but it's like sometimes it's gang stalking and sometimes it's TIs hearing stuff online and be like, "Hey, why are you wearing that red shirt?" and acting all weird. But people can tell when you're being gang stalked. If they don't know you're being gang stalked, they can tell something is up by how you're acting. That goes out to anybody. But yeah, the workplace mobbing stuff is real. Fake customers, mobs, groups of people, they just don't keep it up forever. They'll do it for a long sustained. I worked at a gas station. I've told the stories before. They left the CO2 from the fountain soda machines was like leaking, right? And I would feel real nauseous, like the inside of my stomach. I had to keep both the doors. There was two doors by the cash register. I would keep them both open because it's like after 20, 30 minutes, you start feeling lightheaded and nauseous, and it feels like your insides feel weird. And the guy that's supposed to fix it, like some North Carolina white dude, you could tell he had like a lot of money, knew what he was talking about. Smart mechanic, not no fucking redneck dude. Like comes from money, like smart guy. He's like, "Oh, nothing. It's It's supposed to beep like that. It's fine. It's fine. And I got like deathly sick in a hotel after I had a live stream with Eli U. Helm and Targeted Tony, where Targeted Tony was talking like putting a curse on me to get. I've told this story before, so that I didn't want to go over that. Also, there was like a lesbian girl. This is at a Circle K gas station. Okay, she would steal money in my name by manipulating the deposits, and she would do it to other people. There's this one kid. He was like a real schizophrenic kid. Nice kid, weird, really weird. You can just tell. You know, TIs aren't really mentally ill, man. There's some that are fucking weird and annoying. They may have some issues, but depending on their history, like they're not all mentally ill. We're not all mentally ill, basically. You know, I obviously have some issues, but I'm not someone that would make something up or hallucinate or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm way more productive than like normal people. Normal people have a lot of problems, is what you guys don't realize. But that's how you know this shit is designed as a psyop. So I'm not gonna be on here too long. I had no idea it was gonna come on here, but I have a story of what happened this morning. So I've been kind of trying to not say the name of this app. People have heard me talk about it. It's an app you pick up jobs at like certain places, and I'm just gonna say it now. I have a whole video proving what I'm saying. So it's a recording video from my phone, 12-minute videos on my computer right now. And I'm gonna actually make a backup of it. And if anyone wants to see it, I'll upload it because it's happened so many times. So this app is called Shift Smart. So you basically go. The reason why I use it, and people, oh, why do you do these stupid jobs? It's a way to control you, right? So this is what they do. Okay, it's called Shift Smart. You pick up a gas station job, or sometimes you put bottles for Pepsi in a grocery store. I never got those. But the reason why I do that fucking dumb job is because you get paid as soon as you clock out your 4 hours, you get paid. So it's like $60 in your bank account right away. Like, yeah, it sucks, but I know how to do it quick and like effectively. And then you add in DoorDash on top of that. Like, I can't do Lyft or Uber because my cars are too old, right? So it's like I can make decent money. Like I was making $900 a week, but people don't approve that I make that money. It's like, well, you make $900. This is how you know you're being targeted, right? People that are like psychiatrists and mental health professionals. Oh, that's a delusion. You just think people are doing that, right? But I actually have the proof that this is what they're doing, and I'm assuming, of course, but this is what I've heard it from people saying it too. They don't approve of me making $1,000 doing DoorDash or Shift Smart, but they make less money at regular jobs, supposedly, right? So they could be working at a bank making $700, and they wear a fancy suit and deal with Bob and Peter and Barbara, and like they don't even like it that much, but they work at the bank. You know, they make 800 a week. You make more, but yeah, technically you're working more hours, but it's at your own leisure. You know what I'm saying? Like DoorDash isn't a real fucking job, but if I choose to do it all day, I can make more than a regular person makes. Like a fucking certain jobs, like laborer jobs, like a fucking brick mason. A brick mason might make 18 an hour, work 8 hours a day. That's fucking, what is that, 146? And I can do that doing DoorDash, but people are like, well, you're spending money on gas and the wear and tear on your car. But it's not wear and tear, it's people fucking up my cars. Because when I used to drive 1,000 times more than that delivering pizza for years, I never had any maintenance issues whatsoever. Like none at all. But if I do basic commute to even a job without doing DoorDash, everything goes wrong with the car I'm in, rental cars included. Okay. And if I talk about it, you know, so this is my version of the workplace mobbing. Okay. It's a little different from the other TI versions. You know, you might have the bully perp that's on the psychological shit, Freemason guy. I get it. Might be even worse, but I'm just saying, I have like so much I have to contend against. People tell you as a TI, oh, just like go to college and get a good paying job. But if you're not willing to let me do DoorDash by myself, all alone. What makes me like, why would you let me graduate of college, go get a career somewhere? Now I actually did that. I did pharmacy tech work. And as soon as I got hired from CVS, they gave me 7 hours a week. Now this is before the targeting, but this is stuff that you guys might encounter where you just encounter a war. And this, this woman was a lady and stuff, but 7 hours a week, dude. I was like, what the fuck? So it'd be 3 hours one day and then 4 hours the other day. And I'm only getting paid $12 an hour. And I paid $600 to do the online pharmacy school. It wasn't like super difficult, but I was proud that I did that. So it's all fucking lies. Like, yeah, there's certain jobs, uh, like diesel mechanic and those type of trade jobs, or you're getting 50 an hour, 60 an hour. That's great. But everyone doesn't do that. They make it seem like all of these gang stalker pieces of shit that are getting paid by the government secretly. Okay. Like we did get stimuluses, guys. Did you forget about that? Like they're getting secretly paid. I can tell by my family. These are secret payouts. Okay. This is how these people act. And they're so arrogant. Like they're entitled, right? Because it's like, oh, so I should just go become a diesel mechanic because you keep fucking up my cars because you won't let me make money and be an entrepreneur or even work a regular job hard. Like you're gonna fuck up my cars, proven time and time again. So this is what happened this morning, guys. This is why I even came on here. I didn't even know I was gonna come on. I was like, I'm gonna make a live stream later tonight. Nah, I'm gonna knock it out early because did the shift smart. This happened before. This happened in North Carolina. Like I've been doing it successfully for a while, right? It works. Okay, DoorDash is a little bit less with the harassment, but they've done it before too. So I'm doing it successfully, right? All of a sudden, there's all these technical issues. So first started in North Carolina. So I would do I'd be all the way out fucking in west of North Carolina and pick up shifts in Raleigh, like far away, like because it's an easy drive. But I would pick up two of them and I'd make $130, knocking out two of them real quick because you get paid more in Raleigh. They pay like an extra money, which was stupid. I understand, but I was using rental cars, so it wasn't my own vehicle. So I'm like, I can do two of these, come home, do some Door Dashes, and I was having like $200 days. I know it's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of work. But this is what the gang said. Well, we don't like that you work 8 hours and then you get all paid in the same day $200 and you're able to pay for stuff because we don't like it. So I would drive out there. They would cut the signal off of my phone, the complete data signal off my phone. They would play games where I couldn't clock in because they every time I have to drive far, they always like do something where I can't clock in. So I would leave aggressive emails to the support. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, like fucking cursing them out. That's how bad it was. It's like they would like start fucking with you. You could tell. I'm like, I can tell you guys are messing with me intentionally. Like this is just on purpose. I can tell. And I had this white lady. She looked like a MAGA tard, blonde haired lady that showed her face in the emails, and she was just a gang stalker. I forget her name, but she would always be like, "Oh, blah blah blah." Then they started implementing because I was leaving so many aggressive emails, like not like threatening whatsoever, but just like, dude, I'm explaining the situation and I'm calling them stupid. It's like, how the fuck am I not able to click on a fucking button? So the first thing would be you click it, the check-in button, and it'll just highlight, press, and then after a certain time period, you get a flag on your account because you missed the shift, like you didn't clock in because there's a check-in number. So you drive for an hour. They do these games with you. Okay, they would cut the data signal. This was Nerve Gorilla doing this shit too. This was when Nerve Gorilla was monitoring me and not approving. This is serious, guys. Like he would know that I'm driving. He would have all see my phone because it was hacked. And then he has a 50-minute drive. As soon as he gets on the highway and you see the GPS and all that, and you can see you can see everything on the phone, right? He would just cut the data signal off the phone. Okay. So even and this is how you know it was hacking. Even when I would go to Wi-Fi's, I would go to McDonald's Wi-Fi's and Burger King Wi-Fi's, and they still wouldn't let me fucking do anything on my phone. Like it was super slow. It was slowed down. They would slow down my phone. Keep in mind, I went through 3 or 4 phones. So this is what they do. And now I've been doing it for a little bit. Everything's running smooth for months and months and months. And then the last time I tried to clock in, didn't work. So I'm like, I'm done with the app. This is probably like the fourth or fifth time this has happened. I'm stupid for even doing that, but it's a great opportunity besides the driving, right? Like if you live close to the, like if they actually schedule things close like they do North Carolina, it's not that bad. Like it's like a job basically. I mean, it sucks. I mean, people know you're doing it, but they also have restaurant jobs and fucking there's other apps like this too. You just pick up shifts and you get paid. This one just pays the same day, so they have to disrupt it. So I drove today 50 minutes, wasted $7 worth of gas. This is what they did this time, dude. I had a shift today, dude, and they switched. When I get there, I log into the app. Instead of it being today, they switched it to the 14th, like Monday, which I would have never signed up for it. So it was supposed to be today. Drive out there, and then on the schedule, it's like, oh yeah, you have a shift on Monday. And the guy's like, yeah, I'm supposed to have a guy come in today. I have the paperwork here. Here's the code. So it's clearly done on purpose. Like the guy even said, I don't think he's a part of it, the gas station manager. But just keep in mind what I'm doing. It's like you're getting ready to work. You're driving. They're making sure you're driving fucking super far, right? And it's a way to punish you. Oh, you need to work a regular job because you shouldn't be driving this far. This is why you have all that car trouble. Well, I don't even do it that often. It's just like, hey, it's convenient. I'll pick one up. I'll make a couple $100 today, maybe 150, and just fucking work on paying my bills, man. Like that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to fucking hurt nobody. And there's such a war. Like the most resistance I got, and other people have spoken about as well, is working and getting finances, like actually working, like flat tires, all this type of shit, dude. So they do this because your phone is hacked. This is what the TIs don't talk about. They talk about spirituality. No, you have a group of people who have your phone hacked, who are obsessed with you, who fucking know your schedule, whose job is to fucking disrupt you. Like that is their fucking career, and they enjoy their career. Just because you would never do it doesn't mean, and you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not happening. Someone else is doing it. A nerve gorilla is doing it. So it's not a huge deal. I don't mean to whine about it. I don't even want to come online, but I thought, shit, it's an opportunity. But just imagine, like, I'm a big time person, so cat's out the bag with the, gas, whatever, a couple bucks in gas. You can always make money later. But it's the preparation. It's like not only am I wasting 2 hours of driving back and forth, dude, at one time, you're not getting paid for it. You could have sat at home, slept, you could have did anything. Like if I was sitting on a couch, people look at me, oh, you're lazy. Well, that's better than driving for 2 hours in a fucking circle. Like fuck almighty, dude. Like can't you see if someone's watching you and has your phone hacked and they're obsessed with you and they're fucking harassing you, how they would do that though? Like it makes perfect fucking sense, doesn't it? Oh shit, he's driving a long time for work. Haha, here's an opportunity. And they do it as like big brother behavior modification shit. And they do it to other TIs. There's plenty of other stories that I heard from other TIs. It's the same thing. Like King Mansa, I think he has a couple realistic workplace mobbing stories, but sometimes people take things overboard. Now, for this, I will say for a fact that it is like there's no technical difficulties. Bro, this is across multiple phones, okay? Different cell phones, different states. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like how convenient. When I was growing up, when we had like older technology in like 2008, 2010, 2013, why did everything work so well back then? Do you guys wonder that? How come when we were driving on roads, we didn't see construction everywhere we went back in those days? It would show up once in a while, it would go away. They do their maintenance, they go away. You ever think about that stuff? Because I do. How come it was easier to make money? Like this is gang stalking, but it's New World Order. That's what you don't understand. This is New World Order. Like back then, they didn't have the technology to like. They probably have quantum computers and things that can like put out algorithms that just stop people from making money, stop people from getting to the next level. On a everyone on this street, we're gonna put out a 5G wave where every time they try to do XYZ, it gets hindered just enough. These little micro hindrances, and it all builds up over time. Like it's been 5 years of targeting, and the amount of time, I mean, it's at least like a year and like 3/4 of just them bullshitting my time out of the 5 years. Now, yeah, I waste my own time. There's plenty of things. Oh, instead of watching TV, you could be doing XYZ. Yeah, we're not talking about that. Because there's always a scheduled leisure time. It's like, oh, instead of sleeping, you could be doing fucking arithmetic. Like, no. There's a scheduled time where you eat, you shit, you shower, you fucking couple hours of watching television. That's what life is, not people watching over you, workplace mobbing you, and fucking stealing opportunities and be like, well, you should have did this 10 years ago in preparation of us bullying you in secret. You should have did that. But yeah, I'm out here for the next few days. Today's Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I ain't doing the whole guest appearance thing. Uh, I'm probably gonna put a community post. I might cancel that. I might do that in the future. I might do it at, in one of these last live streams if I have time. But that kind of set me back. I shouldn't be putting all my eggs in one basket. I mean, it was a way for me to not drive as much. Where I could just work, do that. It's not a big deal. I don't fucking care. When things like this happen, I just fucking like, I'm about to go home and just fucking chill, man. Back in the day, and what these people in this algorithm wants you to do is like, oh man, they did it. They did it. I can't believe it. And I did do that. I've done that before, but it's like, how long are you going to keep up that mindset? You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are fucking, that's just the world we live in. All I can do. And the reason why I talk about my story and these fucking what they do, guys, is because it's gonna happen to other people. I rather warn people so they're not caught flat-footed, even if it's 5, 10 people to disrupt them, than fucking let this shit happen to me. Because what if it's someone that can't take it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it's someone that doesn't know how to prepare well? Like, I don't believe in that. Whoa, that person doesn't prepare well, so society, we're secretly gonna take the rug from under his feet. He gambled 20 years ago. I heard he went to the racetrack. Like, come on, dude. It's New World Order shit. That's what this shit is, dude. Terminator, New World Order, fucking hive mind, destroy everything in your path type of fucking shit. Like, when you're taking your time, okay, you can hate someone all you want. You can do all types of foul shit to them or whatever, right? You can't control other people. It's gonna happen. If someone hates you, they hate you. But when you have these big societal groups that are just fucking going out of their way to stop you, like on these are, dude, this is how you know gang stalking is real. Okay, I had a job where they fucked up my car the first day I left the job, bro. When I needed that job to pay rent, where the car didn't start as soon as I left the first day of work, and then I had to quit that job because I'm well, you shouldn't have quit. Oh, what do you want me to do? Pay fucking $100 in Lyft to get there? Fuck off. This is what they do. They put you in predicaments. So that's, you can say, well, that's just a coincidence, right? But when you have that these type of experiences like that, right? And then that stuff's happened a few times, right? In a small period of time when your targeting starts. Then you go on these gig apps and this happens multiple times, multiple states on multiple different devices. Like, come on, man. I know you don't have to believe me because I'm a random person on the internet, but put yourself in my shoes, hypothetically. I hate when someone hypothetically puts themselves in my shoes. Well, I would think it's all coincidences. Like, come the fucking shit on, dude. With other people talking about the same thing, too. That's not how you're gonna even if it was coincidences, you should notice these things and at least recognize the pattern so you prepare yourself to stop these coincidences from happening so frequently, having devastating effects, because there's no such thing as people just having these bad luck situations with technology all the fucking time, bro. Back when I was growing up, like you were able to buy a new cell phone. Oh, your cell phone's old, it's not working. This is buy a new one. You buy it, the problem's fixed, dude. There's no. Well, it's just amateur hackers, dude. They just have your number. No, that's not what it is. It's not amateur hackers off the internet, cryptocurrency miners like downloading little spyware through AI and mining crypto with your computer. Some guy trying to steal fucking credit card information, bro. These are lifelong surveillance teams, and anyone that fucking denies that, telling you they're fake. Anyone that denies the aspect of a surveillance team and surveillance of the target, which is 80% of you people on here, you deny that fucking aspect and you just think, oh, the whole public just magically in the matrix knows. No, motherfucker, they only know through the surveillance. That's the only way you will know. We live in the same planet, dude. How would you know something, have all this power over someone? It's through fucking surveillance, you dumb fuck. Like, look at the JFK assassination in 1960, whatever, 9 or 1967. Like, you got to be a stupid fuck to be like, all right, in those times when they had limited technology, they were able to know where the motorcade was going to be and set up a perfect shot, if you believe that narrative, right? Another narrative is they set the whole thing up because they were using surveillance. They had the jump. They knew the stage where JFK was going to go. They knew the route. They knew exactly everything. They had the inside information. If you believe it was a fucking conspiracy. If not, Lee Harvey Oswald was just a master surveillance person. So that's how people know things about people. Like, people just ignore that in this community. And then they come on, they have these great stories and shit. Who's doing it? How are they doing it? Oh, I don't know. I think it's Matrix Decoded. He's a perp. These are agents, people. Come on now. The people that ignore that they're under surveillance from the program and then they point to Matrix Decoded and DB Gangstalking like we're part of some secret group. Who do you think is part of it? The person throwing the evidence or the person throwing the accusations? He's part of it. It's fucking simple. There's only so many times someone can do that shit before you're like, all right, dude, are you a perp, bro? Like, seriously, are you a perp, man? Just, you want to come out the closet here? Like, fuck, dude. Targeted Patton doesn't do that shit. I don't have a problem with Targeted Patton now. Not claiming he's a real target, but people say he's fake, right? Allegedly, right? I'm not one of those people right now, but I'm just saying. Does he hurl those type of accusations? Like, he'll fucking, he's like, well, I think you're a fucking perp, blah blah blah. But he goes on with his own fucking shit, dude. He knows, he also thinks it's the police and he thinks he's being watched and he thinks people follow him. Or at least that's what he says on his channel. When you fucking just attack other targets, dude, like, yeah, I make memes, I joke, but I also have a lot of fucking anger towards the actual program, the surveillance. I tell people what's going on. They stop my app. They surveil me. They have my phone hacked. I give names. Nerve Gorilla is a little minion, a little tiny part. He's a part of this, right? So I come on and I fucking tell you guys shit. Like, yeah, I'm not perfect on how I describe the gang stalking, but I don't blame the whole program on specific targets or try to mind trick people. Well, secretly, I'm not gonna show you evidence. Fuck that. It's a waste of my time. But secretly, fucking Eli Helm he's the program. He's the problem. He's getting paid. Like, stop. Like, a person on YouTube is the least of my concern. Like, yeah, do I clown around, bro? Yeah. For fun. Like, yeah, I clown around on people. Just because, my life isn't so interesting that I'm just gonna talk about myself. So yeah, I bring up other people's fucking names. There's some relevancy here on the channel. Good and the bad. I bring up real targets. But yeah, Targeted Patton, people, some people think he's real, some people think he's fake. But at least to the people he thinks he's fake, hey, he talks about being surveilled by cops, watched by police. That's who he thinks is doing it. The patent police. That's his story. The police, law enforcement. And I used to always kind of give credit to cops because I encountered decent cops and shit during my targeting. Like my car broke down, my car smelled like weed, and I had a pew pew on me, and it was freezing, and my old car broke down, and all that cop did was like, "Do you need me help? You want me?" He was trying to keep me warm and shit. Dude, he didn't want me to freeze. It's like I've seen people freeze to death. Are you sure you got a tow truck coming? It was Christmas Day. He didn't try to arrest me. But you got people like Stuart Pidlone, like, they're all pigs, they're all copsuckers. Like, nah, I don't subscribe to that. But even when I was saying stuff like that, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely them, though. I was like, it's definitely the cops. I mean, the mental illness intervention, the surveillance tactics. It's a sneaky way of cops of getting at people. Like it's from the research that I've done, it's the sheriff's association is heavily involved in it, not actual city cops. That's what I say. Is like if you see a city cop driving, giving out tickets, they can't do directed energy and fucking like EMG and EFG and shit like that, dude. Like that would be a tough job for them. It goes above them, is what I've always said. That they're a pawn piece of it. But yeah, I've kind of wandered off because this program does that. You go off into different conspiracies, not because you're a fucking shill, because you really do think like, what is this shit? Like, you go through every possibility. Like, is this fucking aliens? I don't promote that, but that's the real thought. It's like these people synchronizing with me. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're like ninjas. Like, what the fuck? You go through every scenario. Is it the Freemasons? Is it the fucking Eastern Stars? That's why I even started looking into this shit. It's like who are these people? So workplace mobbing is real, but a lot of, I wouldn't call them fake TIs, but like poser TIs. They're just like weird. They wear like old ass clothes. They like don't get haircuts. Some of them, like a low percentage of them, are mentally ill, right? A low, maybe 10% of them. And then they go to a job, right? And people, sometimes you just go to a job and people don't fuck with you on a rare occasion that has nothing to do with gang stalking. It's terrible. It shouldn't happen. Like we're both working. Like if you don't like me, don't talk to me. Like I think there's a lot of crossfire there. You know what I'm saying? It's real though. It's a real thing. But you hear a lot of TIs in the algorithm like, oh man, they took my hours away, right? But if you're going to work acting like a TI and you're working some low position job and they just don't fuck with you, they always do that. They do work politics. That's not gang stalking. But other people have told stories that I've heard that are real workplace mobbing stories. And yeah, it's a lot worse than mine. I'll give you that. But you just got to keep pushing forward. Like when they fucking waste my time, I just go back home and I start doing DoorDash and I make less money that day. It's just that simple. I don't dwell on it, but I hate that these people don't just come out and tell us who they are or what the fuck they want, and then society plays like attorney, perp attorney. That let me read these comments, but I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. But I'm honestly probably just gonna buy the watch time hours. Like I think I've reached them, but I'm just gonna buy them. Like I just wasted, But if I make a promise, I try to fulfill it. I try to at least, right? But I want to reformat the channel, make it better. It's not gonna be like any other YouTube channel, dude. I want people that watch the channel to win, not just hear me talk and give motivational speeches and collect money. Like I want to make a system where everyone fucking makes money. and change the system of how fucking people watch. Now it's not gonna be successful, but I just like changing shit because everything that's in place fucking sucks. And then it's in place because they like brainwash you. Yeah, we're good, bro. Fucking TikTok. TikTok is trash. Jake Paul, Logan Paul are trash. WWE's trash. Like, stop telling me you're good because you have a name. I hate that fucking shit. Yeah, we're the NBA. Yeah, you fucking suck. The NBA is horrible, bro. Like, just fucking give it up, dude. The NBA sucks. Like, it's never gonna be like the '90s NBA. Like, it's completely different. But let's read these fucking comments. And this is how you know Abe is a part of it and he's working with Brandon Q. Look at this comment. Has Matrix Decoded ever said a comment like this? Matrix Decoded is against comments like that. But you never see Abe obsessively talk about Brandon Q and how he's involved in anything. How he's allowed to get away with certain things on the internet with another group of people that, people shouldn't get away with. He actually supports that. Abe supports this comment. Okay. He hates Matrix Decoded that much. If he had to choose, fucking let this comment happen or kill Matrix Decoded, guess what he would pick? Guess what he will pick? Dude, he's not a fucking TI. Do you understand this shit by now? Do you guys get where I'm going with this? He's a fucking disinformation agent and he's here to discredit me. Now, did I mess with him unfairly fucking years ago? Yes. I fucking admit that. But the way he fucking just obsessive with me is not a hatred of another TI. It's a discrediting of a being paid by a group getting free apartments and houses while questioning me. How does he fucking rent a car for a period of 7 months 2 years ago and then is broke for 4 years after? See, he's one of these people that talk shit about me being broke, knowing damn well it's not because of bad financial decisions like other people. It's because of the gang stalking. Because it's the real targeting, the one that never lets go. Just because I don't fucking cry and make up stories. Like if you want to say my story with Shift Star Smink, I can upload the video. It's a 12-minute video. Are you gonna sit and watch it? Are you gonna give me my credit when you watch the video? No, you're not gonna do that. And that's towards everybody. That's what I'm trying to say that to everybody. I have a video of Shift Smart preventing me from checking in with me resetting my phone on, well, actually not resetting it because you can't do it on screen recorder, but resetting the app in the settings, logging out, logging in, doing every fucking troubleshooting step where you can tell it's just like the nerve gorilla shit that he was doing. You're clicking check in, the button highlights, and then nothing happens. There's no loading, there's no error message, nothing. Nothing happens. It just bounces. I've never seen that in all of my years of using a phone. It's someone doing it live. That's what happens to real TIs. And then you never hear these targets talk about any of them, but they talk about everything under the sun. And then they micro my channels under a microscope is because they're paid to do this shit. Get it? Get why no one calls me real no matter what I show? So I'm just making all this shit up. I'm just hoaxing all this fucking evidence, huh? That's what's going on. I'm hoaxing all these fucking every fucking technical thing, everything I see, it's all hoax, it's all fake, it's all coincidence. I'm just fucking lucky enough to take these pictures at these time, and I'm just gonna keep on going with this spiel because yeah, you have nothing. You have fucking nothing. All you can do is, well, you shouldn't be working those jobs. It goes back to the gang stalking there. The reason why I work these jobs is because I have the freedom from being workplace mobbed. So I don't have to deal with the normal workplace mobbing that a TI does. And in certain scenarios, I'm making more. When I'm not fucking being attacked well, if they're attacking your car, so I have to literally buy like an e-scooter and never drive a car again or a bike and never just work wherever I work like a fucking prison 15-minute city mouse rat. Like I have to work within walking distance of where I live, so you can easily fucking surveil and control my life like a 15-minute city. See how this shit works? You shouldn't be against me. Yeah, you can have all this emotional bias, personal against me, but the stuff that's happening to me happens to me first at a light level, then it happens to the whole society at an entire level. Everything I've spoke about, from the helicopter spraying smoke, which made me sound fucking crazy in North Carolina, the black helicopters, that shit happening in Florida, black helicopters releasing mosquitoes after that, black helicopters crashing into planes. Everything I fucking spoke about, drones, I spoke about the drones, later happened in society because it's happening. It's not because I'm Magic Boy. I'm the only person that's talking about this shit unfiltered. Okay, because I see it, because I remember how life was, and I see the changes in society, and I did a little bit of fucking research, and I lived through the experience. That's how I'm coming up. It's not Magic Boy. It's not Matrix Decoded knows it all. Like, I can sit here and be cocky because I am right, but it's not like a fucking psychic intuition thing. It's like we lived in a society, there was a way things were. It changes for targeted individuals. That's going to happen to the rest of society. Why would you change it for target? Let's address why you're changing it. Let's address why you're doing these things to us. Why? Like, at least tell us why, or that it is happening, confirm that it's happening. Something. Oh no. It's always a fucking catch 22 game with these people. So I'm not here to discredit TI's call them perps, but they call themselves out when they don't show you fucking evidence, and they hyper focus on me with comments like these floating around. Okay? They support comments like these. So you choose a side because there's people like, oh, there's these TIs that cause drama, and they make you these two TIs going back and forth. I think they're both perps. No, motherfucker. Like, I'm calling out real intelligence agents getting retribution for my targeting in a fucking legal, comical fucking way, dude. That's the bare minimum that I'm allowed to do within the laws of America. Okay, I'm allowed to make fun of somebody, dude. As long as I'm allowed to talk shit and make fun of people, have freedom of speech, and that's all we have as TIs. That's what I'm gonna fucking use. I'm already discredited. I already have deep fakes against me. I already have this and that, where everything's going against me, dude. I'm gonna run my mouth and talk shit, and as the sink is shipping, I'm gonna be fucking flipping you off, saying every fucking nasty word in the book. Like, when they take me to a concentration camp, I'm gonna be spitting in guards' faces, kicking, scratching people. I'm gonna make them like kill me. I'm not gonna go to the FEMA camp. You're gonna be a dumb fucking faggot, American little hamster weasel loser that fucking ignores shit. Oh, dude, I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. They said it's candy camp, not concentration. He says candy camp. Like, yeah, you do that. I'm be kicking, clawing, screaming, spitting in guards' faces. Fucking just fucking, they're gonna have to like kill me before I go there. That's what they don't want. They want the stupid people. No, me to the Dakota not targeted. It's not happening. It's all in his head. It's all make believe. It's all make believe. America. Oh, I could see it happen to a million people, but it's all make believe. Like, people act like that, and I'm supposed to be like, "Oh yeah, I want to act like you too, buddy." Oh, you act like all the other retards. Fuck you. You're a dumb fuck. Do you not understand that shit? I am not you. I'm not dumb fuck. I'm not gonna be conned and swindled by Donald Trump and fake Epstein boy, okay? But my friend, he's dumb like me. He said it's all in your head. He don't want to look at the evidence. He said no, no, no. Fucking dick sucking faggot. Like, you literally think you're like superior than me because you can ignore reality and live in a fucking bubble and be fucking a little child, man child, woman child, fucking tard. No. because they play these games where they beg, where you have to beg for their acceptance of your evidence. Well, I finally accepted it after years and years of your persecution, buddy. Now what do you want me to do? After arguing with you for 4 years, I finally accepted it, bub. No, dude, I want to punch you in your fucking face. Fuck you. I hope this shit happens to you too, tenfold. Because when it happens to you, you're just gonna know, I don't want to sound like a fucking schizophrenic. I'm just gonna eat it on the chin. It's all coincidences. New car. This is my 50th car this year. At least I don't sound like a schizophrenic. That's how these people operate, you dumb fuck. They want people like you because you're easy pickings. They hate you. They like to pretend to be your friend, but secretly hate you and secretly attack you. That's a thing that happens. Trojan horse. You ever heard of it, you dumb fuck? You ever read a history book? I like fucking rainbows and sunshine. Fucking dumb American retard. Like, if you're living good after fucking COVID and 9/11, and you're still living in a comfort little Netflix bubble, little bunny rabbit fucking blankie, and you think that's what life is for everybody after fucking all these people have died, all these wars, and you get to live a little blank. I don't care if you have money, cool. But at least understand that everyone else doesn't. Like, that's fine. You have money, good, live good. But stop acting like, oh, the American dream, bud. The suburban dream. Everyone lives in the suburbs, didn't you know? No, they fucking don't. This isn't 2001, bro. This isn't 1997. Okay, get your head out your fucking ass. We're about to be in war with Iran and Russia and China. And you think that it's fucking, you're going to Pilates classes and shit. I keep seeing car scratches on my car every day that shouldn't be there, but at least I don't sound like a schizophrenic. I don't want no justice. That's what schizophrenics want. I guess that people's cars get scratched every day now. I guess people can't own cars anymore in 2025. That's how people fucking act. Ooh. So it's like, I'm not gonna waste my time and breath explaining shit to you. You're too fucking stupid. You're called a goober. That's what you're called. Yeah, you're called a goofball. That's not like, oh, I'm a suburban goofball, unathletic, unintelligent, but I have a couch. I have a couch and I live comfy. They call me Comfy Humphrey. Yes, I do. I got my tube socks on. Like, come the fuck on, dude. They think that being a cheese ball is ignoring shit. And then when people have real problems, it's not happening because everyone's comfy in the suburbs. I got my comfy socks on. Ooh, comfy. Wanna watch Netflix? They don't want to accept the reality that people are being persecuted in their little comfy little suburban little palace. So they just allow it to happen, dude. That's what America's becoming. When everyone's comfy. And if you talk about targeting, that makes them uncomfortable. You're making, I'm not comfy right now. No, you're the schizophrenic. You're making me uncomfy. You're schizophrenic. Comfy Humphrey. Is that a new channel character? Comfy Humphrey. Just twiggling his toes on this fucking little couch and fucking air conditioning, watching Netflix, fucking ordering Uber Eats and shit. Fucking never had to work, just always had that shit, just never fucking barely works anywhere. Comfy Humphrey. Looking like absent-minded Abe on this motherfucker. He has the audacity to tell us, oh, I don't even have to work. I had an investment payoff. What investment? Fucking Gangstalking Matrix Decoded online. That investment, which you get paid every month net 30. Huh? Little commission check. This guy says, hey, about the game, have you ever seen them change your game server to other Gangstalking players with weird names or even your name? Well, when I was playing Madden back in 2021, I had a lot of military people. I think I had a headset and I would fucking talk shit to them, but they always have like military names. And I felt like they were just letting me win too. They'd be like, Sergeant, it was all like Hispanic, like Sergeant Ramirez. Like all these people. They're probably from like the National Guard or something right down the street. But it seemed like at that point, uh, I never played 2K. I think that shit's gay. That fucking my player shit. Dude, I fucking hate it's Gen Z ruins everything, dog. 2K used to be just fucking 5-on-5 NBA basketball, you versus your friend. Then they turned into some shit where you can have a pink mohawk and fucking purple basketball shorts and a purple beard and all that stupid shit. You're doing alley oops to yourself. Like, come on, bro. Like, at least do that where you have ballers. Like, back in my day, like, if my generation had 2K, what is that shit? My Park or whatever, we would make our players look like ballers, like braids, fucking, cool shorts and shit. Like, when you play that shit, it's a bunch of little white kids like, I want a pink afro. And my guy's going to be 8 feet tall and he's going to shoot threes from half court. Like, is that supposed to be fucking fun? Like, Gen Z is ruining shit. Like, they need their asses fucking kicked, dude. Like, there wasn't enough school fights in Gen Z. Like, they're fucking goofy, dude. They act like little 14-year-olds. They're still playing Fortnite. Still, dog. That shit came out when I was in high school, bro. I'm like 40. And you're playing that shit like it's new. It's Fortnite. It's trash. God. They're still playing Roblox. That shit came out when I was in high school, bro. And you're a Gen Z kid and you're playing Roblox and Fortnite. Like, you're fucking faggots, dude. Yeah, with Jake Paul, dude. Jake Paul fought a 7-year-old boxer and rigged a match where if the 7-year-old boxer falls in the 6th round, pretends to be knocked out, he gets a bonus. So, yeah, Gen Z. Fuck yeah. They're fucking faggots, bro. And they all look older than me. I fucking hate Gen Z, dog. They ruin everything. They ruined the NBA, dog. NBA sucks. Besides the stars in the NBA, the role players are fucking garbage, dude. They all have that poof haircut, flop. Gen Z also, they all get that poof top. They reinvent the dumbest shit, like fucking mullets, bowl cuts. Yeah, mom, can you give me money to get a bowl cup? I want a big poodle on the top of my hair with a shape up on the side. I'm Gen Z. I'm in my 20s now. Like, fuck out of here. I can beat the shit out of a Gen Z person in a fight. Like, have you ever seen Aiden Ross box, dude? Like, bro, these people look up Aiden Ross versus Neon boxing. Like, they fight like two retarded schoolgirls in preschool, and they're not being serious. Like, don't get it twisted, but it's like, bro, if someone seen you fight like that in my day, like you, not only would you get beat up by the whole town, but every girl would come like beat you up, bro. Just you would get handled by like a girl in my generation, like fucking destroyed. Dog, I know girls that would destroy some Gen Z influencers in a fight back in my high school, bro. Like, I'm telling you, destroy them, bro. Like, embarrass the shit out them. But they would still be famous. Like, if a Gen Z person got beat up by a girl, like, he would still be cool somehow. Like, yeah, that was cool, bro. Bro, you want to get a fucking mullet? Let me later. Yeah. They take old shit and they act like it's brand new. It's like, yo, there's fucking Snapchat. That's some shit that also came out when I was in like a little bit after I left high school. Like, I'm almost 40 years old, bro. Snapchat. I fucking hate Gen Z, dude. Some of them are like normal though. Some of them are pretty cool. But like, I'm talking about the people I see on TV and shit. Like, dog, faggots, bro. Like, proud. And they're trying to be like conservatives now too. They're fucking lame, dog. I fucking hate them, dude. Like, bro, what's more cringeworthy than seeing Jake Paul support Donald Trump? Like, wasn't that shit like so cringe? Like, I'm not a person that's even for or against that shit. I'm just saying, like, as an influencer that's in your 20s, dog, to be a proud Republican, but to dress up like a hip hop little evil stepchild from hell and shit at age 30. dressing like a little fucking evil stepchild shit, like spoiled little stepchild brat. That's at a toy store and shit. That's how he dresses, dude. He can't fight either. He rigs fights. Like, think about it. Like, how is he easily? Let's say I could see him winning these fights, but how can you fight all these professional fighters? I don't care how old they are, but not one of them gives you a fucking like a good match. That's how you know it's rigged. It's so rigged where you're not allowed to hurt him. Like you can tell, he's a pussy, bro. He's a rich little pussy pretending to be a boxer, dog. And our generation, oh, he might be a professional boxer. Let him fight a real boxer. Let him get beat up. I would respect him if he got beat up. If he went and got beat up by a real boxer, I'd be like, all right, I wouldn't do that. Respect, like it was a real fight. Come on, man. I think in certain scenarios, I think I could beat Jake Paul in a fight. I'm not gonna say I can automatically because he is strong, he is tough, he is really fucking throwing punches and shit, and taking punches. The only reason I'm not saying it definitely because he's younger. I know what youth can do. Like he's young enough where it can be a difference. I mean, right now it's not, but in 5 years it definitely could be. But nah, I could fight him. I would need an advantage though, like be bigger than him. Like I'll probably lose against him. I'll be honest with you. I'll probably lose against him. But I would put up a better fight than all of these professional fighters. That's how you know it's rigged. Like I'll probably lose against Jake Paul. He's younger, he's bigger. I don't think he's even that much stronger though, because I can get stronger. Like he's not putting up shit on the bench. I'm just not a lot stronger than him. We're probably close to the same strength. But yeah, he's gonna have speed. He's gonna have a chin. You know, he can definitely beat me. But I'll put up a way better fight than a professional fighter. Nah, it's not true. It's because these fights are rigged. You can see in slow motion that they're pulling the punches so they don't hurt Jake Paul. That's how I know it's like, at least if you're gonna fake it, at least get hit for real. Like, nah, he's like literally in his contracts. There's contracts being signed, bro. And it's illegal to rig matches, so he'll never come out and say it. That's another reason not to like what he's doing is illegal. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow night.